Avengers Doomsday is coming up.
69.
And I have a theory. Alan, I have no inside info. But this is just my theory about the next two big Marvel movies, Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. Doomsday is going to wrap up multiverse stuff with all types of Marvel superhero characters from across franchises, right? Brings them together, and in a way, it will be Civil War, right? It'll be Avengers, Civil War, heroes versus heroes. Secret Wars, my theory is that Secret Wars will be heroes united against villains united. Doom united with Galactus, united with Thanos, united with Kang. My theory is because they've never really cared about being accurate to the comics, right? Secret Wars will be a secret war of the heroes united after the events of Doomsday against villains united. That will bring the return of Galactus, who was not defeated in FF. Galactus was not defeated. He was transported far, far away. Okay. Kang is still around as far as I know. They're bringing him back, I believe. Doom, all the villains, the big villains, will be united against a group of heroes. So that's my theory. Josh Brolin recently on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast talked about Thanos's return. I'm not sure if this is the clip. He also talked about Dune. And Sicario. All right, that's not the one. Let me put up the correct clip here. And we're going to hear him talk about those two topics. Here we go.
Well, have you read the script for Dune 3, Dune Messiah, whatever the hell we call this?
Yes, that's not the right. Okay.
Here's the other one.
It's the other clip.
Yeah, just go back.
No, see, I have to make sure I get these right. So they work in the show, but let's do this one first.
Major money. Thanos, the Avengers films. That's my segue. That's my drugged up segue. Was there a moment or more early on where you're like, is this really going to work? Are they going to buy the purple guy on screen? Like, I mean, I'm delivering the best I can, but this is also a lot of artisans need to make this.
No, because there's a level of absurdity that I enjoy so much that it goes back to, and I've said it a million times, but it goes back to like black box theater.
Yeah.
When you have no money and you're pretending that this thing is a gun,
right?
You know, and you're just like, no, do it. And if you have enough conviction that actually people will start to think it's a gun.
Yeah.
And there was a level of that where they would even, because they were afraid it was going to get out, give us a phony scene and then give us the real scene when we get there, which to me is like hell.
Yeah.
Because I can't prep, I can't this, I'm thinking about the lines and all this kind of stuff. But it all worked out. And by the way, that was supposed to be, what do you call it? Like a cameo. It was supposed to be, when it was first brought to me, I was doing the Everest movie and I was in London and they brought me this huge Bible and they were like, you know, it's just little thing and it's going to be, you know, in it for like 10 minutes or something. And then then they changed it and turned into this whole thing. But no, I really, that was one movie, and I've said it, Deadpool 2, I was like, you know, I'm glad it was one experience.
Right.
You know?
Right.
The Thanos thing, if they called me in London right now and said, let's do this, I'd be like, I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back. He had a good experience as Thanos. I think everyone agrees Infinity War is the better movie because it focuses on Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I that's my prediction on Secret Wars, what it is. It's the return of all the villains. We got the return of, we're uniting all the heroes to fight each other, Civil War style, in Doomsday. That will set up Secret Wars, a battle of the united villains against the heroes. Here's him on Dune 3 briefly. He's not a big part of it if you know the book, but here, let's read it.
Yeah.
So have you read the script for Dune 3, Dune Messiah, whatever the hell we call this?
I have. Very good. It is. It's very good. It's super good.
I don't know if I haven't read Dune Messiah, the book, but
I have.
Gurney isn't in that book that much as far as I've read.
And, yeah. In the movie too.
Yeah, see, it's not.
No, I'm in it. But
You're in it.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not there right now.
Okay.
I've gotten texts by people who are also in it who apparently haven't read the script or only read their parts, which I don't understand because that's why I reached out to Denis. I was like, why are all these people think like, hey, are you here yet?
Yeah. Have you read
like,
the
are
script?
we going to go to the bathhouse in Budapest? I'm like, dude, read the script. Like, dude,
but this feels like a worthy conclusion to this trilogy.
Oh, in a big way, in a big way. And I just talked to one of the heads of Warner Brothers, and they're very, very excited, and in a visceral way.
Okay,
it's good. Yeah, I said something like, I heard dailies are really good, and he goes, "How do you know?"
Why good? Because I know. What do you think about him doing Bomb?
So there you go. I like Josh Brolin. I think he's great.
He's got his head on straight.
Yeah, he does, and I think he's coming back. He's coming back as Thanos.
I mean, look, your theory may happen, but it would be an awful movie.
Look, my theory about Secret Wars, I think, is accurate. They've set it up. They'll bring Kang back, so they wrap it up. They will bring, they're going to bring Thanos back, Galactus back, Doom. They'll set up Doom and Doomsday. It'll be the united villains against whatever the Avengers are.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, arguably, Infinity War is the best of the MCU so far, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that you got a great villain, but the other thing is you have all these heroes you've introduced in the previous films, and every single one of them got their due. They got their moment to shine, and the movie felt balanced from beginning to end. The way you're describing Doomsday, it feels like a cameo fest. Because
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
But the Infinity War, you can't say it was a cameo fest because everyone had a pivotal moment. They weren't just there to show up, do a thing, and
here's
then
who's in Doomsday. Dude, look at this.
I know.
I can't try to read that right now.
I mean, the idea that you're gonna see the X-Men in action feels like you're not gonna see the X-Men in action. You're gonna see the X-Men. And a lot of it just has to do with we had faith in the Russo brothers going into Infinity War. I think the Russo brothers are there to lend their name and to salvage together a mess, and I don't even think that they can salvage the mess.